Hello, everyone. I'm going to just put a disclaimer out there right now. I'm sitting on my son's top bunk because this is the only quiet spot with decent lighting that I can get that's not already being taken up by someone watching TV or a toddler who wants to sleep in my bed tonight. So I may also get a visitor at some point during this. But I wanted to come on, and I get a lot of questions about what a challenge group is, and it's a legit question because, you hear us talking about it all the time. Hey, everyone. And by the way, I'll say this too. If you guys have a question right now, just type it, and I'll try to keep an eye on it. And oh, yay. Okay, good. I'm a little bit like a squirrel, so I get distracted by shiny things, but I'm going to try to do my best. So basically, if you didn't already gather, I'm a Beachbody coach. And being that, I have the privilege of running these things we call challenge groups. So what the heck is a challenge group? This is basically an online private support and accountability group where we talk about nutrition, we talk about exercise, we talk about personal development, and we provide support and accountability for each other. Right now, just kind of the nitty-gritty details of it. I've run it through an app through Beachbody that you can log your workouts, your shakes. You can keep track of your measurements and your weight, even though we know that's not everything. But it is a good starting point for people, and some people, they like the numbers and they like that as a way to keep track and see their progress. And it's definitely a big motivator when you start to see those numbers go down. So in the groups, we focus on, I think, like the three most important things. So exercise. So we get people set up. I help people get set up with a Beachbody program that is aligned with their goals, that is going to that they're going to love, and that they're going to reach. It's going to help them reach their goals. So, like programs like Insanity or T25 or 21 Day Fix. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about these. So there are a ton of them, and now with the Beachbody on Demand, there's like hundreds of workouts available anytime, anywhere. And it's kind of amazing, and I love it. But so we focus on exercise and, logging your workouts every day, and how these workouts are going to feel. What if you're sore? How to get through a tough workout, things like that. Then we talk about nutrition. We share healthy recipes. Talk about what we struggle with a lot. Like, I'm a sweets chocoholic addict. And so we talk about like healthy alternatives to some junk foods like that. We talk about how drinking water is really important, and how you don't have to starve yourself or deprive yourself in order to be healthy. And eating healthy isn't about eating a celery stick for lunch or, a couple leaves of lettuce for dinner. I know that when I first started in my first challenge group was when I thought I knew, good nutrition. I knew how to lose weight. You eat less, exercise more. And I did it wrong for a long time. And I would not eat enough and think that if I exercised for hours, then that made up for eating, some junk food. And so these groups and having the support is how I learned how to actually fuel my body, and how I learned that I can eat a ton of food. I just have to eat the right stuff. And following the nutrition guides, it's a way to learn to eat so it's sustainable. It's a lifestyle change. We talk a lot about how it's a lifestyle and habits change. It's not a quick fix. It's not a diet. It's not some fad. This is a healthy lifestyle change. So that's kind of like the nutrition. And with that, we do Shakeology. And I know that that's probably the biggest thing that, I hear from people. Oh, I don't need that. It's just, a really expensive protein shake or yada, yada, yada. I know, because I had the same reservations about it, and I was a total skeptic. And, then I decided to try it. Cause I was like, what's it going to hurt? And it's, there's a 30-day full money back guarantee. So I was like, I'll get it. I'll try it. I'll send it back, get my money back. And then you start to drink it. And, some people call it a meal replacement. Some people call it a protein shake. And, after doing my research, I find out that it doesn't really fit into either of those categories. Yes, it helps with weight loss because you're feeding your body the right things, and you're not depriving it. You're giving it all the stuff. There's so much stuff, like good stuff, all these superfoods that are brought from all over the world, all these from, fair trade, ethically worked farms. They go all over the world to find the ingredients for it. And it's like super dense nutrition in a really good tasting shake. I also said I would never drink my food, that I liked to chew it. And I got my foot in my mouth on that one too, because I'm addicted. I've got some right now. I'm having it as dessert because it helps me with my nighttime cravings for sweets and chocolate. So that's the nutrition part. And then we do a lot of support. So these groups are your place to go when you need a kick in the butt or a pat on the back. So those days when you're like, I do not want to work out. I want to eat that big fat piece of chocolate cake instead, which happens to all of us. And these are the groups where you go in and you post and you say, oh, I'm just not feeling it today. Can someone please give me some motivation? And they give it. Everyone is so supportive. There's no, we're not fitness experts. We're not nutritionists, but man, we know how to support you and how to be your cheerleader. And we will tell you, get up. You're going to feel so much better when you're done. Think about how you're going to feel after you eat that big honking piece of cake. Give it 30 minutes and see if you still have the craving. Like, everyone in these groups, these ladies are so incredibly supportive. Like, it amazes me. And it's like the highlight of my day to go in these groups and see how people are supporting each other and they're posting, and then we celebrate the wins too. So, when someone has reached a goal that they set, and, we do a lot with goals. We set goals at the beginning, and people share their victories, and we encourage that. And so when someone has if they've lost inches or lost weight, or they fit into a pair of pants they didn't before, or they can do 2 push-ups, do 1 push-up on their toes. It's a big thing. And we celebrate that because those are the things that should be celebrated. We, usually do a couple contests with prizes. I give away t-shirts and samples and water bottles and whatever we're feeling like is fun for the day. So that's about it. I think that's all I wanted to. I think someone would ask. Anyone can do it. Anyone who's got health and fitness goals, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, if you just need a little bit of extra support and accountability, then these groups are for you. Like, there's nothing to lose by being in one. I don't know, I think some people might have this thing, like it's this like weird, like super like a cliquey group, or like I've heard the word cult thrown around. And I just want to clarify, like it's nothing like that. It's completely supportive. It's a no judgment zone. Completely supportive. We will cheer you on. We'll pick you up. We will do whatever we need to do to help you reach your goals. And that's what myself and the other coaches in the group are there to do. Keep bouncing. And I also can't believe that I have talked this long and not been interrupted yet. So win. So if anyone has any other questions, feel free to message me. We have a new group starting June 5th. That's next Monday. We're prepping for Sean Week, which is a whole new program from Sean T. I'm so excited to get started. It's on Beachbody On Demand, and we've got a week to get started. There's still plenty of time to get your stuff. So shoot me a message if you're interested, or if you want to talk about goals. Like, I don't care. There's honestly, like, I will help you no matter what, whether or not you join the group. I don't care if you buy anything. Like, I just want to help people, and it gives me so much joy and fulfillment to see other people succeed and reach their goals and be happy and healthy and feel great about themselves, because it just spreads, and it's just awesome to see. So I hope this helped. I hope this maybe answered some people's questions, and hope to hear from some of you. Have a good night.